without further ado, let me go right ahead and introduce the lady of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Saki Samsa.
Wait.
What'd you say?
Oh my God. Hey y'all. Hey chat.
Hey Saki. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you? Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. I'm so happy to have you here on this Saturday. I mean, what else could you have possibly been doing today other than being here on the experience?
I could have been doing old lady thing. I could have been playing bingo.
Bingo?
Yeah. I could have been playing bingo, okay?
Okay.
But I'm here. I'm
okay.
Be here. I'm happy to be here.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to have you here. I really am. Thank you so much again for just taking the time out of your day, your busy day, I'm sure. Much like everybody that's here, we don't just sit on Twitch all day. We don't just stream all day. We have lives. We got things that we got to do. And I know that you are a, side secret agent / ninja.
There is I don't know where this rumor came from, but okay. And I was kidding, y'all. I'm not really out here playing bingo. It is fun though, but look. Don't judge my life.
She said, don't judge me. She didn't say don't judge me. She said, don't judge my life. Don't judge my life. Hey, Omega Dawn, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you for coming through with your family. Oh my gosh. So me and Saki, well, let's just go ahead and give you a little bit of a backstory. So Saki.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you tell everybody how we met. How did we meet? Because I know you remember.
Oh, you don't remember?
I remember.
Is that?
No.
Oh.
I remember, but
Okay.
but I think you would be able to articulate it a little bit. Oh, I could do that too.
It does not have the same.
No, I don't have that. I don't got the death stare like Saki. I don't have that.
Yeah.
I'm scared of this woman.
Okay. Look, so do y'all want the short version? I'm gonna give you the Reader's Digest version. Basically, a lot of the people that I've met, that I've come to love on Twitch, found me through the browse page. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to find somebody through the browse page too. So I was playing Skyrim at the time, and I saw it in the shell, and I was like, oh, someone's playing Skyrim. This looks interesting. But in the shell is a catfish, y'all.
What?
And
really?
Is a catfish. Look, he was not playing Skyrim. He was not playing Skyrim, y'all. He was gone. He was showing like home movies, like of he, Simple Mom, and the kids hiking. So I was like, oh, this is so cute. And then I read his profile. I was like, oh my God, okay. And you're God-fearing? Let me see what this is about. So I stuck around because I don't give my follows freely. So I stuck around to see what he was about first. And by the end of it, it was the 12-hour stream. I think it was your first one.
It was the very, very first 12-hour stream.
Yeah. So by the end of it, I was convinced, and I hit that follow button, y'all, and nothing's been the same.
No, it hasn't.
The end.
The end. Yeah. And I found Saki, through the follow, of course. And she was actually playing Skyrim. Saki's the real deal. She wasn't catfishing. She was playing the real deal, Skyrim, which is one of the best video games ever made. Amazing. And it's rare that I see, I'm going to go ahead and say it, a female playing Skyrim. And I was like, wow. And she knows how to play. And she holds great conversations. And it happened. The camera.
EJ.
The camera just went out, and I was like, where'd she go? I'm just being real.
Y'all, what y'all don't know, and this y'all is low-key petty, okay? Look,
Wow.
I called you out I called you out for the tag, and then you gotta call me out for my camera situation.
Yeah, look at the chat. Look at that.
Oh, what? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
So get out of here. Lindo,
Wow.
that says it all right there. That says it all. But nonetheless, real talk, we go back and forth. We go back and forth all the time, but there's definitely a mutual respect there. And I sincerely enjoy her streams. She says she enjoys my streams as well. But she's one heck of a
Stop
mod.
it. Get some help.
We need some help. She's one heck of a mod. And I think I may have had the moderator's sword briefly on your stream.
DJ.
Briefly.
Very briefly.
Very briefly. But then
The gym suits you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So we're here, and I titled this stream A Classy Gym. And the reason that I decided to name the stream A Classy Gym, oh gosh.
Look at me. Me.
You guys know sound alerts.
I'm the captain now. I'm the captain.
Yeah. I guess I should have said this beforehand. You know, most of the time I don't mind the sound alerts, but you know, if y'all can hold off on them a little bit, you know, maybe till we get deep into the stream, we'll be okay. But I named this episode 2 of Le Experience A Classy Gym because I feel that Saki definitely is somebody who's rare, you know, which is, you know, why I called it Gym. And she's a very classy individual, intelligent, smart, funny, nerdy, and she likes anime. Oh, I thought you said you was gonna control yourself. We talked about this. We rehearsed this.
I'm being good.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so G has redeemed Eat the Bean now.
Oh, wait a minute now.
Oh my gosh, we have to do this now.
Wait a minute. We haven't even gotten started.
We haven't even gotten started. We have not even gotten. Oh.
Gee, you lucky I'm using the web camera and not the other one, because we don't have time for this.
Galax013, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Welcome on into the stream. You have just walked into a podcast with me and my special guest here, Miss Saki Samsa. And now you get to witness being boozled. All right, Saki, let's go ahead and give the people what they want, and then we'll go ahead and get into tonight's questions. Okay, so now I'm not gonna lie to everybody. This is the first time I've ever had a bean from Bean Boozled. Can we give a shout out to Galax, please, for that raid? I appreciate you once again. Thank you for choosing me to raid, and I hope that you enjoy tonight's show. Typically, I stream video games and I do just chatting, but this is a special episode right here that I'm putting on for Miss Saki. All right, here we go. You got your bean ready?
Wait a minute. Which bean are we eating?
Do we gotta get the same bean? I have.
Y'all, chat, do y'all hear?
You see that? It looks like cayenne. No, it looks like sriracha. Yeah.
Look in the shower. Since you're having trouble, here's the guide, because you have the little one. Which one does it look like?
The one on the left.
Oh, that one's not gonna do anything. I thought you had a wheel.
I don't have the wheel. I didn't have time to do that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Fine.
Bristles, thank you for the resubscription. I appreciate that.
I'm calling you out on your own program. I'm sorry. Okay, fine. We got the same one.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's nothing. Ooh, in the shower. Ooh, he might be feeling it, y'all. Look, he's trying to be all. You okay?
Well.
Oh!
I'm okay.
that cleared his sinuses, y'all. Did y'all see that? Wow, he needs some milk.
Yeah. Oh. Ah. Sriracha? That's what it was. Ah. Okay.
Lowest one, y'all. Oh,
That's the lowest one? You serious?
Yes. We're gonna have a
Did you eat yours?
Kind of night. Yes.
Oh, okay.
In 4K.
You sure you didn't eat the other one? I ate some milk.
Lord. Okay. This is gonna be interesting.
Hold on, Carlos. Let me put that over here. I forgot to put that browser over here. Let's see here.
Lord.
Here we go. All right, Carlos, try that again. What's up, Steel Wolf? Everybody that's here, thank you so much for being here. Now let's go ahead and proceed. Now, okay, Saki, where are you from?
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about Tell us a little bit about childhood. I want to hear about little Saki.
Okay,
origin.
Initial Freud. Okay, you want me to lay on the couch too?
What? Lay on the couch?
Like you're a psychologist.
Like a therapist?
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, I got the milk.
So I'm from Tennessee, y'all. In case y'all didn't know, I'm in crazy Florida, but I'm from Tennessee.
Why Florida gotta be crazy?
Look, it's no shade. Look, no shade.
Okay.
No shade, but there are, there's some characters down here. There's some characters. I'm down.
I'll give you that.
I'm down with the characters. All right, yeah.
Me too.
So I'm from Tennessee. Young Saki, Lord. Well, I mean, we could start this like Charles Dickens, David Copperfield. I was born. I grew up.
We know because you're a couple of centuries old. I'm just saying,
Oh, we should have had a counter for every time you make an old joke. We should have had a counter for that. But anyway.
Okay.
Young Saki, to use the words my mom used, I was very precocious, but very serious too. Like, that was just my thing. Like, I would go to school, I would come back, I would go to the study, I would read this thing called the encyclopedia, y'all.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
The encyclopedia.
Dewey Index Days.
Yeah.
Was it the Dewey Decimal System? I'm sorry. Proceed.
Anyway. No, I really liked reading the encyclopedia, and then I was just a voracious reader as a child, and so my dad was always like ordering books for me to read because I was running through them. But I also was goofy. I like to, here's a clue. Here's a Blue's Clue for you in the shower.
Okay.
I would roll around in my big wheel, out there in the streets with my big wheel. And later I graduated to that Barbie Corvette, okay?
So was it like the yellow and red and black big wheel?
No, I'm not gonna give you any details.
Oh, come on.
Big wheel still exists, but that should still kind of help you out. Y'all, look.
Okay.
It's like a running joke, and this y'all is really trying to peg my age, so I'm trying to give him all the clues. Hey, bruh, welcome.
What's up, bro? Thanks for coming in.
Welcome. It's good to see you. So yeah, that was kind of my childhood. I mean, some of y'all know, maybe you don't, but I also play an instrument, so that also started in childhood, and my language journey also started in childhood. So I think.
Wow. Really?
I mean, if I had to say it in one word, I would say that my childhood was idyllic. So I'm blessed in that way.
That's wonderful. What's up, Biggie? Thanks for coming on in. So you said that you began learning languages as a child.
Yeah.
So what are some of those languages that you were taught that you learned over time?
Oh Lord. Okay, so the ones that I'm fluent in, aside from English, would be French and Japanese. I know a bit of others, but it's conversational. So I know some Greek and German and a little Arabic.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Nice.
But my dad, look, y'all, my dad. Lord,
let's
Mr.
hear about
Saki.
let's hear about Papa Saki.
This is how I got into like I already was speaking English and French in the home, but my dad always tries to make a lesson out of everything. I can't even have fun, y'all. Okay, so look, I love anime. I started watching as a child.
Yes.
Here comes my dad. He's like, "Oh, you know, you're missing a lot of the meaning because it's dubbed, and you know, you should probably look at like knowing what kind of child I am."
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing. He planted the seed. I was like, "Oh, I'm missing it. Let me, Dad. I want to learn Japanese."
Yeah.
And then here I am in classes 10 years later getting the 1 on the JLPT because my dad had to turn something into a lesson.
Wow.
So yeah, so you know, but I am a strong advocate for learning a language early because y'all, I don't know if I could do it now. My brain is mushy.
Yeah. I once read in an article that we people in general are more susceptible of learning after the age of 2. Like the younger you are, the more of a sponge that you are. You receive more. You're able to comprehend a little bit better versus being an adult. Everything clutters your mind, and I really did try to learn Japanese like about 4 or 5 years ago. I even had a coach, and it was like, okay, well, trying to learn a language while being in a career and just doing
That's true.
50 million thousand things was just not feasible for me. But I'm also not the type of person to make excuses either. So I've told you, and I've told a lot of people here in chat, that I really want to take a trip to Japan. And most of you,
You better be doing it.
you and a lot of other people here have all been on board about taking that trip. And we can't just go over there not knowing Japanese, but that's why I need you so that you can translate just in case.
It should be me and Trap and
Exactly. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. The 3 of you and we will be set.
Yeah.
We will be set.
It's never too late though. Don't count yourself out. And what I will say is, I had an exchange program at my high school. So when I first took the JLPT, I made a 2, which is not bad. But I will say when I did the exchange program, the immersion really is key. And that's what got me over the hump to the 1. So I think that you going to Japan next year will help you with that.
Okay. So are you gonna coach me? You know, give me some pointers here and there?
See, now I'm scared now because you said you had a coach and still couldn't do nothing. No offense.
Well, it wasn't like this. It wasn't like face to face. It was more like through emails and videos. There was really no real interaction, and yeah, it's not like this. So I think I would have a lot more success, you know, literally talking to somebody, and somebody that I know as well. You know, what the biggest is it just me? Is it just me, or is Nichelle just a beauty? Hey, come on now, don't be hitting on me. We got a lady up in here.
And look, Nichelle, if I'm being mean to you, please let me know. I'm not trying to look like a bully on here.
Same here. Yeah. So young Saki, very serious, learned languages, and here we are as an adult. Okay.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
One thing I do know about you, and that I know about mostly everybody that's here, is that you are a streamer. When somebody comes into your channel like you did when I did the 12-hour stream, you don't know whether that person streams or not. Some people are viewers, some people stream here and there, and some people are like, you know, they go hard like myself, and you just never know who's gonna come to you. But I know that you stream, and mostly everybody here does. But what I want to know is, what made you want to stream, and why did you select Twitch as your choice of a platform?
I started streaming because, like a lot of people last year, we were all in self-isolation basically. So I started streaming because I felt isolated. I will say, I had been working remotely already prior to the pandemic, but I had a life. You know, like I would work at home, but
Yeah.
I would go and do what I do, you know, my social life. So when the pandemic happened, I was like, oh my God, okay, not only am I working from home, which is a blessing, but
Yeah.
now I
You sure
can't
about
go.
that?
What?
Do you really feel like it's a blessing? And I don't mean to cut you off. I know somebody who works from home and she feels like she's gonna pull her hair out because she's at home all the time because of it.
Well, I chose to work remotely. So yes, for me it is a blessing because the whole point of me doing it was so I could travel more, you know, be kind of a digital nomad and go where I want to and still, you know, feel like I'm working towards something professionally. Right. So for me, yeah, it was a blessing until Miss Rona came.
Ah!
So yeah, because again, like I could still do what I wanted. It's just all that got cut off. So for me, I will say, I feel like I was a very reluctant Twitch streamer. And I say that because I knew of Twitch. Like I knew of it when it was Justin TV. Like I don't remember how, but I got on Justin TV and I was like, oh Lord, I made a wrong turn. Where am I? And I left. So that was like the extent of my interaction with it. But then last year I was like, well, a colleague of mine mentioned it and I was like, well, let me give it another try. So I created my account in April, but I still could not quite get into it. So a lot of time elapsed. The longer the restrictions happened, the more likely I was like, okay, let me give it a shot. Let me be open-minded about it. So I started watching streamers in November of last year, and I liked it. And I was like, okay, like I started incorporating it into my schedule. Like I would finish work, I'll, you know, work out, eat, and then it's like watching my favorite program, except I can interact. So it kind of came out of a necessity for me to have interaction. See, this is I'm long-winded, y'all. That's basically the Reader's Digest version.
Well, that's what I want. You already know me. I talk like for 4 hours. Some people don't even believe I play games. So you opened another door, which I'm glad that you mentioned about working out. So is working out, how big of a part is exercise to you?
Oh, I mean, it used to be a bigger part than it is currently, but to me, you do absolutely need to exercise. It balances, at least for me, I'll speak for myself, it balances me out. So for me, it is very important. I feel kind of out of sorts when I don't.
Linlo says working out.
Linlo, don't call me out now. So y'all, look, so I know Linlo for real. Linlo is a gym rat, you know. I don't work out like Linlo, but I work out. Okay.
How many days a week? How many days a week?
Never heard of it. Look, lately.
Zero. Oh. Hold on just a second. Hold on now. I got that.
Wow, Linlo out here doing his work today. What is going on with you?
I just asked a question. No judgment.
And then you're gonna put a question mark on it. But okay, not lately it's been zero. Okay. Linlo out here keeping me honest. But I like to work out. It makes me feel good.
Okay. Well, I'm not here to try to pry, you know. We can do that offline if you want. Yeah, okay. Let's move on. But so you basically found Twitch as it was Justin TV, and you like to interact with people, of course, and you created your account back in April. And I must say, for somebody who has created their account from April all the way here to October, your channel has been really growing significantly. Now don't sit
Yeah,
up here and try to
I
play
mean,
humble now. I watch you. I see it.
I mean, I'll give you that because I mean I started my account in April, but I didn't start streaming until February of this year.
Okay.
So I would say that you're right. I
Yeah.
mean,
Because a lot of people, and I'm pretty sure you've seen it, and I'm pretty sure everybody here in chat has either seen it or maybe have been or experiencing, I'll say, people have been streaming for like a year or two, and they still seem to struggle a little bit when it comes to taking off. So I guess this is one of those interjecting questions. Like, if you had any advice for somebody out there, what would you tell them if they were struggling with growth? Like, what do you do?
oh, that's the question better suited for you, I would think. But
Well,
I would
no,
just say,
I feel that you're qualified to answer that question as well, Saki.
okay, what?
I wouldn't tell you that if it wasn't true. What did I tell you?
No, what?
What did I tell you before we went live? That I was gonna, that I was gonna do my best to make you comfortable, and to make somebody comfortable, you tell them the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
So tell me, what advice would you give somebody out there? Because people already know who I am, most people here, and I feel like I have, elaborated that, at least in my way. But what about you? It's always good to hear from several perspectives.
I would just say keep at it and be yourself. Like when I say that I was a reluctant streamer, I really mean that. Like, I didn't think I was gonna stream at all. But when I started watching streamers in November, as much fun as it was watching those streamers, I didn't feel a part of their communities.
Wow.
Because there were, you have people who had been there forever and had a rapport with the streamer and rapport with each other, and so they would like talk, and like even if I tried to say something, they wouldn't really include me. So I was like, you know what, I want to create a space where we all can kiki and have fun and be ourselves and not be ignored. So that's why I decided to start streaming, because I was looking for like genuine connections with people and a community to like be a part of or to create. So that's why I started streaming this year.
I love that. Yeah, I do, because it reminds me of myself. I remember going in chats, and I would try to talk to people, and nobody would say anything to me. Like, people already had their favorites. Like, if you didn't have that nice little diamond next to your name, or if you didn't have a sub badge or what have you, nobody would acknowledge you. And I'm not saying that's like that in every channel, but there are channels out there that are like that. And that was one of the reasons I created, my Discord, because I was a part of Discords that kind of made me feel that way. And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm gonna go ahead and create a space where people who feel rejected can feel loved and supported. And I can honestly say that your Discord is a very tight niche of small. It's a small Discord, but it's tight. And what I like about it is, you guys are not just chatting, but you have your voice channels where you just, with the shenanigans and all of that stuff. I love that. And for those of you who didn't know, Saki hosts anime nights sometimes.
Oh.
Don't help. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
I'm just saying, just being honest.
Okay. Sometimes the shade.
But overall, though, it's a great space, and I really, really love that answer too. I do. So, and that's great advice. Be yourself and keep at it. And it's just like, what's his name? Beastman said he had been streaming I've been an affiliate streaming since May. I've been streaming since May, and I'm still a non-affiliate. And I know a lot of people who are in that position. What you laughing at?
Divine.
What's he doing? Of course, Divine.
Put a question. Divine gonna say, why does Saki Salsa bully Divine? Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Flash says, that is why Saki is awesome. That's what's up. Thank you.
Flash.
Thank you for the tab, Prime Time. I appreciate you. And everybody that's in the chat, let me say it one more time. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on to video games. We talked about this like a week or so ago, but I'm not buying that answer. I want to get a little bit more deeper. So,
Okay.
what type of video games did you play growing up?
Look now, I didn't really play video games. So look, you're gonna get me canceled. You're gonna get me canceled.
You won't be canceled.
I'm on Twitch.
I got you. I got you.
Look now. So the game that I played as a child was Civilization. Okay, I won't tell you which one because you're gonna try to put that together too in your.
What does that consist of? I've never played.
It's a turn-based strategy game where basically you build up your own civilization. You can either win militarily, diplomatically, a lot of different ways that you can win the game. And that, I have a love of history. The Saki lore is, I came out of the womb loving history. So,
okay.
So Civilization ties into that for me. And it was just something I naturally gravitated. Look, Koto, look, I'm gonna ignore you. Okay. So it's something that I just naturally gravitated to, and it's something that I've played for many years. So that was my main childhood game. Now, if we're talking board games, I can tear some board games up, but as far as video games go, it was just Civ.
I didn't say board games. I said video games. Sit in front of the TV. Video games. Galaxy says. Alex 013 says thoughts on Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X, I love it. Great game. Saki, have you played that?
No. Oh my.
You want me to send you? You want me to send you a copy? I can send you a copy.
Y'all see this right now. Look. So because I didn't play games as a child, I am playing catch up. Okay. I'm working on it.
And she is. Let me just say that one thing I like about you is that you're so persistent. Like, we're freaking Dark Souls. You die like what?
Lord.
100 times, but you still get up. You still get up. You still go for it. Okay, what was it, like 60, 70?
It actually was 60 times.
Do you need accuracy? Okay.
It actually was 60 times for that one boss, yeah. But it wasn't 100.
Okay. So 60 times. But you kept going though, and you did beat the boss, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember we celebrated and you yelled and we jumped for joy and all of that good stuff. She's learning and doing very well. Yeah, she is learning and doing very well. I see it. We all see it.
And I wanted to address something before I forget. I'm old and foggy.
Mm-hmm.
So to your last question about my advice, I really will. I want to just reiterate that just keep going. Like, I'm looking at EJ. EJ has been here forever. I started in February and he started watching me in March. So he's been there forever. I was literally streaming to one person, Linlow, for like the first week or two. And as you said, I've grown. So things happen in their own time. You can't compare yourself to others. Comparison is a thief of joy. So if you compare your progress to others, you're going to be unhappy and miss the blessing, possibly.
Comparison is the thief of joy. I like that. I do. Because I know how that feels to stream to one person. And I'm putting it like this. Some people feel discouraged, but I didn't really feel discouraged, but it wasn't really motivating for me to want to do anything more. Like if I got one person on Monday, if I got one person on Tuesday, I didn't really care if I streamed on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday or Saturday. I would just come back whenever because it was only going to be one person. But eventually we know that's not the case now. Because for those of you who didn't know, I've been streaming. Next month is my year anniversary for live streaming consistently. Okay. And I'm very excited about that. A lot of things going on. Next month's my birthday as well. And I'll be doing, I'll be doing it. And I'm not telling you how old I am since you won't tell me how old you are.
Oh, that's okay. I already know.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You think you do.
Mm-hmm.
Psychic. Eugene Gray? Anyway, you are playing
an initial turn up stream.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's coming.
Okay.
She has connections. I know she has connections. She's a spy. She's a spy.
Willow.
She's a spy.
Willow. Get out of the chat.
She's a spy. Then no telling all your secrets. She works out 0 days a week, and she's a spy. She's a ninja.
What?
Hey.
Oh my god, bruh.
D is 40 in November. Whoa, hold on. Well, if I'm 40, I sure don't look it. I'm not telling.
God.
I'm not telling. Okay, so I want to talk about some of these unique Saki interests. Okay, and
Boy.
one, I'm gonna put that on the shirt. Okay. Oh
What?
boy.
Oh,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh god.
Hey, go ahead and do it. Hey, do it one time for us, Saki. Go ahead.
Do what?
You know what?
Oh!
Ah! Hey, y'all remember that song by Tweet? Oh.
Wow.
We're gonna put oh on the shirt, and then we're gonna put oh boy on the shirt. Yes.
Okay.
But we know that you are a businesswoman, professional, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a businessman too, regardless of what people think. I can be serious. I really can. I wouldn't have the career that I have now for 11 years, and I wouldn't be branching out next year if it wasn't for that either. Oh crap! EJ! My
Lord
gosh!
EJ.
Bro! She the one making you cry, and you about to make me cry.
It's a
Man.
perfect circle.
It really is. Thank you so much, EJ. I really appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, I know you're a businesswoman, but you have this particular interest that piqued my interest, and that interest is.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Typewriters. I'm not gonna say what's the deal with the typewriter, because we all have things that we love, that we enjoy, and I've as long as I've been following you, I've only been able to see a handful of typewriter streams. So I'm gonna need you to tighten up, ma'am. Okay. I find it interesting. I do, because one thing. No, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna let you tell everybody what you do for the people on your channel with the typewriters, but also what got you fascinated with the typewriters. I wanna hear that.
Okay. So y'all, I call those who subscribe to my channel the Rolo Squad. Rolo is not a word. I made it up. It's short for Rolodex. For those who don't know,
I don't.
A Rolodex is a rotating address book that we no longer use. Okay, I think they stopped using them in like the 80s, but you used to be able to see them in any office setting. So what I do is on typewriter stream days, I take all the subs and biddies that I've accumulated and I type them up and I give you an entry and put you in my Rolodex. So that's what that's about.
That's amazing.
Oh my god.
I heard your friend over there.
Yes. She thinks she's a star.
So is my name is my name still on the Rolodex?
Yeah. Once you're in there, you're in there.
So you're in there for
You're not
life.
going anywhere.
So we could put that in like
You're
a
in there
time.
for life.
We could put that in like a time capsule, and then when you go to sleep, and then you wake up in another 1,000 years, it'll still be there.
Look,
I'll be gone.
girl,
Like all of us will be gone, but this woman right here she's gonna live on forever.
the idea behind it is, a lot of people just look at people as viewers or, subscribers or whatever. I see people as people, and I do that because I want to put you in a real, tangible place because you're real people. So that's just my way of showing my appreciation and love for people.
And that's a great perspective right there.
So,
A lot of people, when they stream, they often look at the viewer count like, oh, I have 30 people, 10 people, 100 people. You're right. They're not just viewers. They're people who take the time out to come watch you, to conversate with you. And who even goes as far as to support you. These are individuals who don't have to do that because on this particular platform, it is very hard to make a name for yourself. It's hard to get out there and to meet people because it can be discouraging. And the fact that whether it's 1 or 1,000 people, that's not a viewer, that's a person. So I think that that's a nice, elegant touch that you do, which is, I'm taking notes from you because I remember when you said that you put my name and you put everybody else's name who does anything in your channel, in your Rolodex, it made me sit back and say, what can I do to make the people that come to my channel feel special as well? Because people often come to me and say, hey, you motivate me, you inspire me. Well, I get inspired as well, people. And that was something that inspired me. And it still has me pondering on, so, okay, these people don't have to be here. They don't have to do the things that they do. So I want to be able to do something special for my viewers as well. So I really appreciate that touch because it does motivate people like myself. And I'm pretty sure somebody else who's probably not vocalizing it like I am right
now. You were like, oh, subscribers, I will do like a little virtual workout session or something with you. Where is that? You could be helping me out since you want to talk.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Memory jogger. Okay. You see, this is why I have her. She reminds me of the things that I forget. In the shower, it's time to drink water. In the shower, it's time to run the ad. In the shower, if it was up to her, she would probably say, it's time for you to go to bed. She would probably say all that stuff. Just like a mother or a grandmother. I'm
gonna let that one go. Y'all, okay. Look, I think in the shower need another bean.
Hold on now. Wait a second. What's up, Flash? I'm doing great. Hope you're well. I hope everybody, whoever's here, watching, lurking, enjoying, thank you for being here. Really. Okay, so did you answer the question as far as when you got interested in the typewriters?
Okay,
what is that?
So it's water.
Sure.
It's water.
Why is it in that container?
That's the container it comes in because it's friendly. It's earth friendly.
It's special water that keeps you looking youthful?
Yeah, my special water.
You holding out on us?
Yeah.
You gonna tell us your secret?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, she can't give all the secrets. All right, I won't pry anymore. Okay.
Not in one session. No.
Okay, go right ahead. Tell us how did you get interested in the typewriters?
So as I explained, I came out of the womb loving history. Okay. And so for me, history is typewriters is like functioning history. Only a limited quantity was made. Only certain ones were made in certain periods of time. Some even have a darker history and were used for things that weren't that great. So for me, typewriters is like having a piece of history with me. It's a perfect blend of form and function. It's something that is aesthetically beautiful and was crafted, but it still also functions if you get one that's working. So that's why I love typewriters.
Okay. Why don't you let us know how many you own?
Now, why you gotta put me on the spot like that?
I'm trying to learn more about you. I want these people to learn about you because they deserve it. This is an awesome individual right here. You don't see or hear people like this all the time. So go ahead, let us know. How many typewriters do you have? I'll let you know how many I have. None. But I got a keyboard.
Look, okay, so I have about 80
80.
that are in my own collection.
Wow.
But you know, I yeah, leave it there.
Well, how long did it take to accumulate 80 typewriters, and do they look different, or is there anything unique about them, and is there one that is special to you?
Of course they're different. So some of them are German, some are American, some are Swiss, some were during the Cold War, some were made in East Germany, some in West Germany, so they're completely different. Yeah, they're all pretty unique.
That's awesome.
The one that I like the most is Miss Erica. Most of y'all are familiar with her if you've seen my typewriter streams. Miss Erica is 92 years young, and she hails from Germany. Guten Tag. So, yeah.
Fun fact, my mom's name's Erica.
And I did not know that until you told me. But, yeah.
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Koto. Miss Erica is a baddie. She really is.
So the typewriter that we all see on stream, that's Erica, Miss Erica, right?
Yeah. I mean, with the way that I format my streams, I try to use a different one each time, but sometimes I double up with Miss Erica.
Okay.
So
now here's one of those curveball questions right here. Now she wasn't ready for this one. All right, you ready? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever thought about writing a book? Look at her. Don't she look like an author of a successful book? Look at her. Are you? Really?
Dang, Michelle. You can just.
Wow.
Yeah, I am.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, come on now. Let's hear it. You know I'm not gonna let this one go. Look at that face. She's turning all red.
I didn't know you had to look. I knew you were gonna just throw some stuff at me. I knew it. I should have known. Okay.
You see, her face is red and she ain't even ate a bean. She ain't even had the second bean yet. All right, let's hear it.
It's unfinished. It's an urban fantasy.
Nice.
And that's all I got right now. I was trying to do. Look, okay. I was hoping to be finished by now, but that didn't work out. I was trying to do the Stephen King method, where I write a book a season, but I'm still on one book. So yeah.
So remember, you was coming down on me the other day, talking about when you gonna do your community night. What's taking so long? When you gonna finish the book?
Look now.
Look.
I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Don't you worry about it. I almost hit you with the oop, but I didn't.
I'm asking because I think it's going to be, just by talking to you, I'm sure that it's going to be amazing. And I'm in a season of my life where I'm trying to read more books. Like, honestly, yeah, I'm in a season of my life because I like sci-fi, fantasy, that type of stuff. I love those type of books. I just like to get lost in them. You know, I have this thing for sci-fi. You know, maybe it's my way of trying to detach myself from reality. You know what I'm saying? Because reality sucks.
I was gonna say, you help people. Do we need to have a session? Are you okay?
We might.
Detach from what?
Detach from reality.
Oh Lord, y'all.
Well, I'm not sitting up here saying that my life is just in shambles, but I do like to dream. I do like to dream, Saki. What kind of a book? What kind of? Wait a minute.
I just want to make sure you're good. What the
I,
heck? I'm trying to be a good friend.
I'm good. I'm fine. I'm fine. But real talk, yeah, you're right though. Everyone needs somebody to talk to. Everybody.
Yeah.
But I love those type of books though. I do. But I also like nonfiction as well. I like to learn. I love to learn. Yeah, my oldest son, he doesn't like fiction. He likes nonfiction. Like fiction doesn't seem to interest him, but he likes information.
Yeah.
He loves it. Yeah, so I guess he kind of gets that from me. Welcome on into the chat, Queen. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hey, Char.
So everybody who, if you're new and you just walked in, we have been live for over an hour. I mean, time flies when you.
For real?
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, yeah. Time flies when you're having great conversations. So if you just walked in, this is episode 2 of Le Experience, and it's titled A Classy Gem. And that gem is this person right here to my right, Miss Saki Samson, who took the time out of her busy day to come on my show to talk to me and to talk to everybody here. And we can just have a nice, good old time. I'm going to try my best to be as attentive to chat as possible, but I'm mainly here to just get to know this young lady a little bit better. And if you have any questions for me or for Saki, save them for a little bit near the latter end of the stream. If we have any mods, G, could you please give Saki a shout out? Because if you're not following Saki, you should be. Shameless plug. When is your next stream, Saki?
Oh.
Yeah. You don't know? What you don't know?
Well, look. See what had happened was. It might be tomorrow, but I'm not sure.
Might be.
Sure.
What's stopping you?
Look, I want to be in support mode for Simple Mom. So
yeah,
I might be streaming early. I might stream at like 1:00 tomorrow, y'all. It'll be Stardew Valley.
Okay, yeah, Simple. I think her stream is like later.
Yeah, but see, it's at the time I normally stream.
Okay.
So
see,
I might bump it up.
That part right there. This is like one of the only. I'm sorry. This is one of the only people that I know that would sacrifice her own stream just to support other people. I mean, that's amazing right there. That's amazing. It is. Are you blushing?
You're trying to make me blush. But anyway, I stream on Sundays and Thursdays, y'all. Okay.
Yes.
Sundays and Thursdays, usually between 6:30 and 7, because sometimes I'm on CPT, but it's usually at 6:30.
Yeah. That's another good question. When you set a time to stream, are you really adamant about starting on time, or are you late?
Try, but I'm not always on time, because especially during the week, I'm getting off work, and yeah, I mean, I'm here, but I'm getting off work. I want to do a few things. I want to eat and do other things first before I get started, and then I also have to make sure everything is functioning properly, which takes me a while, and sometimes I have to troubleshoot. So yeah, yes. It doesn't always happen the way we plan.
I can relate to that. I can definitely relate to that. Especially for those of you who saw my stream yesterday, y'all saw what happened. Gotta be careful what I say. But how long does it take you to prepare for a stream?
It takes about an hour, but that includes like getting dressed and stuff. So
okay.
So it takes about an hour total. Gotcha.
Okay. So let's move on to talking about, this platform right here. One thing about you is I'm telling you, we're gonna put old boy on a t-shirt with her going like this. Old boy. Saki at the bottom. Okay.
That's a good idea. I might have to cash in on that.
I have talked to like several people about you know, what's going on this platform, the direction and all of that stuff. I've talked about it, you know, with Bear, with Wreck-It Raven, and a couple of other streamers, but I've yet to talk to you about it. And you are, I don't know, you always strike me as this, like, I'm gonna just sit over here and chill type of person and keep my thoughts to myself. Well, that's not happening today. I'm pulling it up out of you, okay?
What?
I'm pulling it up out of you. Did we get rated?
Okay.
Somebody rated.
Maybe.
Did somebody rate? I don't have any alerts on.
I don't see anything.
Nerd raid. Dazzy, did I get rated? If somebody rated, thank you for the raid. If you rated, thank you. Welcome on into the stream. I'm Initial D, and I'm joined by Miss. That was, yeah, that was your cue.
Oh, look now. Okay, I'm Saki. Hey y'all. Hey chat.
Okay. Iris Vixen raid. Oh, thank you so much, Iris Vixen. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I don't have any alerts on here. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for bringing your community over here. Thank you so much for trusting me to give them a safe space, because this definitely is a safe space, Iris Vixen. Thank you very much. Just having a podcast here with my buddy here, Miss Saki Samsa, and you and that laugh. It's like right before you laugh, you give me this snicker. You like Snickers?
I don't know what you're talking about. They're okay, but they're full of sugar.
Speaking of sugar.
Oh Lord.
Speaking of sugar, I'll save that. I'll save it. But anyway, I want to talk about Twitch for a second, okay?
Okay.
What are some things that you like about Twitch and some things that you dislike about Twitch?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to ask you to elaborate on that. Like, do you mean what do I like and dislike about the platform or the people on it?
The platform.
Okay.
Because we can only do so much about people, no matter what we do in life. The platform.
Okay, so I'll go with what I dislike first.
Okay.
I don't like that they are slow to respond to things and crises as they happen. You know, there would be no Twitch if we weren't on it. So I would think from a business perspective that you would kind of care if people are disgruntled, a large number of people are disgruntled or being bullied or whatever the case may be. So I don't like how slow Twitch has been to move on certain things. Of course, now there's been a lot of traction in the past month. So that's good and that's progress, but I just don't understand from a business perspective, like why you can't be more proactive.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. For as long as this platform has been around, you would think that the structure would be a whole lot more sturdier than it really is.
Right.
One thing that I guess I can, you know, go ahead and piggyback off of that. You know, what I do like about this platform is that it, you know, it gives us an opportunity to meet people and do something that we enjoy doing, whether it's playing video games or just having general conversation like this as well. But one thing I don't like is the fact that it's very difficult getting in contact with anybody if you have any issues. I know some streamers who have lost their channels, not because they necessarily did anything wrong, but because something simple like getting locked out of their account from switching to a new phone because the other phone had two-step authorization and they could not get back into their channel. I've known a couple of streamers who had to start all over and they just couldn't get in contact with anybody. I'm like, man, there has got to be a better means of communication for a platform that's been around. How long has this platform been around? 10 plus years? 11 years?
Yeah, I think 10 or 11 years.
Yeah, so we're going in a decade and a little bit over that. I don't know. I just think that could be better. It could be. And EJ has wiped away his tears and redeemed a bean.
Oh.
Well, folks, EJ, we're gonna stop in our tracks, and we got Bean Boozled here, folks, and we're gonna go ahead and.
Which one? It has to be different in the shell.
Okay. I'm going for jalapeno.
Wait, is that the? Okay,
The green
one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, show them.
Proof.
Okay.
3, 2, go. Why are you waiting for confirmation?
Do I see tears?
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see no tears. Don't get no water. Don't get no water.
Look how he's chewing that, y'all. Look how slow he is chewing that. You think you're gonna chew slow and it's gonna make it? No.
You didn't even chew. You just swallowed it. You didn't even chew. I'm a G. I ain't drinking. I'm not even gonna drink no water. How about that?
Okay, I don't have to have water either.
We're gonna let that one ride.
Okay.
All right.
It's gonna creep up on you.
Miss Louisiana.
It's gonna creep up on you.
Did I ask you?
I could tell that was hot for you.
No, actually, the first one was a little bit hotter. It was. Are you Creole?
Do you have a proper definition for Creole?
No. Somebody that likes spicy food?
I can eat spicy food, and I do have Louisiana origins, so it gives me an unfair advantage. I know.
It does give her. You know what? The next time we do this, and I think there's gonna be a next time, we're just gonna go get some of those really, really, really hot bottles of hot sauce that come from like the inner parts of the earth.
Okay.
And then you just drink it like straight up. Okay. Since
I'm
you
drinking it by myself.
Why? Nothing bothers you.
Wow. I'm American from Memphis. He picked the blackest place. Thank you, Linlo. I need that credit. Thank you.
Beardlet says, no, I got something better. Uh-oh. What's better?
What's better?
Yeah. All right,
Look,
so
I'm not drinking it without you drinking it.
Okay.
Okay.
Just give me some time to prepare. Can I practice?
And you can't have any cheats. You can't have milk or anything.
Okay. Look at it.
Y'all heard it here.
Don't clip that.
Y'all heard it here. Linlo, since you up in here, it started a mess. You can clip that.
Oh gosh. Don't listen to her.
Oh my god.
This is my show. Oh, don't you dare.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you've been to a Saki stream lately, there we go, that word again. I wish, God, why didn't I have a channel point for how many times you would say, oh boy? Oh.
I said it that often. I said it like maybe 4 times.
Okay. So if you've been to Saki stream, you know that she has a thing for music. And I love music too. Who doesn't love music? You don't like music, something's wrong with you. Okay. In your opinion, what is the best era of music?
So hard. Why would you even do that?
I mean, here's the thing. Is there really a wrong answer? Because we're all entitled to our opinions. You may agree with me. I may agree with you, and vice versa. And that goes for the chat too.
I'm gonna give you a few. I can't do one.
Okay, well go ahead. Name errors, name some errors, and then name why.
Okay, so I'm an old lady, y'all. I'm gonna say the 1870s, okay? Look.
So what was that? Like the accordion? What is it? The organ? Organ?
No, look, one of the greatest pieces of all time. Swan Lake, Tchaikovsky.
What's that?
Okay, anyway,
Yeah.
so to be serious, I
Okay.
would say like the 1970s. It's between that for me and the 1990s.
That I cannot disagree. I think that's a great era, the 70s to the late. Did you say early or late 90s?
I just said the 90s. You didn't say I had to say early, mid, or late. Okay.
Okay. Well, that is a great time for music. It really is.
Mhm.
And that's about as far back as I'm willing to go. Is the 70s, and I would say the mid 90s, or no, the whole 90s for me. How do you feel about today's music? Look at that face. Yeah, and I want the long answer too. Yes. Tell us what's wrong, Saki. Tell us.
Nothing's wrong.
There's your answer right there. That's your answer. That you know, I couldn't have said it no better because I don't have any words. I don't have any words for today's music.
Look, don't. Limo keeps lying on me in chat, y'all.
Right? Oh,
Look.
future.
Look now, Limo. Bye. Oh my gosh. No, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna just be quiet on that one. There's no diplomatic way to answer that one. So,
I think it depends on who you ask, because there are literally people, I guess, like if you were born after, I don't know, 2000, 2001, 2, they love it. Personally for
that's
me,
not true either.
well, maybe not all. I can't speak for everybody, but I know a lot of them do. But for me, I don't even listen to the radio. Like, honestly, if it's not Spotify or Pandora or XM, XF, whatever, radio, whatever's in the car, I don't know. Something we pay for every month. If it's not that, I don't listen to like local radio stations because I can't. I just can't. Honestly.
There's just something lacking. I'll just say that. Something is lacking. I'm not gonna be mean and say it's talent, but there's just a lot lacking.
Say
used to
it.
be like a lot more soul, a lot more work into production and music, and it's just lacking. So I'm just gonna say that.
It's not just music. It's not just music though. It's everything. It's everything. It's TV. It's movies.
Yeah.
It's music. Everything. Nothing feels like captive anymore. Nothing.
Well, I think that it's like lightning in a bottle. People are trying to recreate something that was great in its time and stands the test of time because it was great. And so they rather just remake it and repackage it for another generation than to go to the drawing board and come up with something original.
Yeah, we hear that all the time with music. Different artists utilize or continuously use instrumentals from a previous artist, and then when you hear it in this generation, like, oh, that song was hot. I'm like, yeah, but that artist, another artist, used that same instrumental 20 years ago, and it brings me to, well, this isn't something that I planned on asking, but why not?
Oh,
in your opinion, did you say oh boy or oh lord this time?
I said oh lord. I think Kaylor made a counter. I'm
He
not
did.
sure. I've been trying,
Look at that.
look.
My man is on it. Look at him, Kaylor the Sage.
Oh my god.
I'm
I'm trying to switch my words up now.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
All right. Because I've asked several people this, like in real life. I'm gonna ask you this because this is real life.
Oh.
Do you feel like we as people have done everything there is to do in the field of entertainment?
Oh, but I think that people are lazy and people aren't as innovative as generations previous, and it shows. But I don't think that this is the end of the line. I just think that it's easier this way. It's kind
Feels
of
like
like
the end
the
of the
simple
line.
line.
It feels like it.
No, I don't
Sometimes.
think so.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm just being optimistic, but I don't think it's the end of the line. I mean, when I say that, I mean maybe in the mainstream, yes, maybe this is the end of the line. But there are plenty of talented artists out there who are creating, and not just creating questionable content. Like is beautiful, but they may never get the recognition because that's not what's being promoted. So that's
I agree
why
with that.
yeah. So that's why I won't say it's the end of the line. There will always be talented people. Is whether or not they're going to get the recognition for it in the greater part of society. So
I agree with that.
think,
yes.
Yeah. So that's what I mean by that.
Like, there may be somebody out there who's a world champion, like a boxer or something, but somewhere in some small country there may be somebody who's training really hard who can beat that boxer, but they're too poor to make it over to the States. Or there could be some artist out there who's an R&B singer, and they may sound better than Whitney Houston for all we know, but they'll never get that recognition. You know, you're right. So I agree. Absolutely. So there is hope.
I know what I'm talking about.
There is hope. Yeah, she does. I told you she'd been around for a while. So, I mean, hey, who am I?
I've seen some things. Yeah.
She done seen some things. Let me respect my elders. Okay. So let's move on.
Flash.
Let's move on. So who's your favorite R&B / hip hop artist, single artist? So one R&B, one hip hop.
So look, y'all, I'm gonna level with y'all, okay? I knew this one was coming, and I'm still not prepared.
She had to think about it.
Look now, this is not a fair question.
Yes, it is.
But I think Linla will know this one. I'm gonna say Mariah Carey.
Absolutely, Kayla, I agree with you. Did you say Mariah Carey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly, Kayla. Exactly. I'm gonna say Mariah Carey because we're talking about R&B. We were talking about how great the 90s were. There are very few people with her range who are able to actually sing and also have the talent to write their own music and their songs and stuff. So I'm gonna go there.
Okay. That's a good pick. What about hip hop?
Oh Lord. That's even harder. Like a single person?
Just
or
one.
A group?
Just one. We're gonna get to the groups in a minute. Just one. If you could pick one artist, you were able to pick one R&B artist out of so many that we quote we grew up on. Now you got to pick a hip hop artist. Just one.
God, one person. That is not even fair.
Life's not fair, Saki. You know why?
That is not fair.
It's not fair because we got this. It's time. So why are you thinking about that? Why are you thinking about it?
I'm not.
Hold on now. Hold on. You ate 2 Bean Boozles, which didn't phase you, but we got something here that might phase this young lady. Okay. Y'all know what that is? Wait a minute. That's a bad one right there. Hold on just a second. Let me get you one. There we go right there. Good old candy corn, folks. Are you praying?
Y'all, what's wrong with this child? Candy corn is the devil. It's nasty. Old people don't even want it. It's nasty. But this child loves it, y'all. He's asking to get this heat. Nobody wants candy corn.
But that's still not gonna get you out of this predicament. So while you're thinking about that question, go ahead and eat one. Come on. Join me.
What if I projectile vomit after I eat this?
That wouldn't be pretty.
That
clip it.
And then shit
We on fire up in here. It's burning hot. We on fire. So we take it up.
hard. How do you even eat these?
How do you eat them? No, you don't have to break anything. Just chew it, just like you ate the bean. Look at us, like, what's with the cheeks? She already, look at her, got that gag reflex going already.
Y'all, corn is nasty. Y'all have to agree with me on this. It's gross. Look, I broke mine in half. I'm not eating this whole thing.
You okay? You're good. Kind of quiet over there.
If it happens to me, Linlo, send help. That was gross.
Oh, please.
And then you just pop and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I got some milk.
Yes, Carlos.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
All right.
I can't think of a single person. I'm sorry. Can I just say A Tribe Called Quest and we can keep it pushing?
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so for R&B, for me, it's got to be Sade. I love Sade. I think it's more from childhood. I used to go places with my grandmother, and she would play Sade. When wherever we would go, she was a big Sade fan, and it just stuck with me, even throughout adulthood. So I just like the sound of her voice, very soothing. Hip hop, I'm gonna go with Nas. I like Nas.
Okay. I figured.
Nas is, you figured. Nas, I have a thing for like lyrical rappers, like that actually can rap and that makes sense and that talk about life and relatable content and not just riding on 20s and drugs and all that type of stuff. I don't like that. Now, I'm not saying that Nas is not guilty of putting out questionable content.
Okay.
But for that's what I'm not saying. He ain't no saint.
We're far away from Illmatic. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Illmatic, Stillmatic. I am. Trust. I had them all.
Okay.
He ain't no saint, but at least it made you think. Wow, a lot of the mumble rap and stuff these days give you a freaking headache. Quan, what's up, my man? Welcome on in. Retro Cherry, thank you so much for being here.
Hey, y'all.
A little bit of an intermission. For those of you who are just coming in, we are doing episode 2 of Lay Experience featuring my guest here, Miss Saki Samsa, who took the time out of her day to come sit over here with me and apparently get picked on. She acts like I'm picking on her right now, but I'm actually having a pretty good conversation.
Where is the lie?
I'm not lying. I made you eat.
Okay.
You ate candy corn today.
I don't know. That's nasty.
Here's a question.
That's a testament of how much I respect you. I'm eating candy corn.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I got her to eat candy corn. All right. Here's a question.
Yeah.
Can Saki get down on the dance floor? Can she dance?
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's been a minute, but
Linlo, can I dance? Don't answer that. I can dance under the right circumstances.
Under the right circumstances, are we talking like, do we got to be sober? Do we got to be a little tipsy? I mean, or are we good? Saki likes to think she can dance like Usher, but in reality, she dances like Drake and Hot. Oh. Ooh.
And then you highlight it.
Dang, she wanted it to be. She wanted it to be seen.
Wow.
She wanted it to be
Look
seen.
up. Oh, how you gonna do me like that? Be your own people.
Be your own
Be
people.
your own freaking people. Look,
Yeah.
I can dance. I can dance under certain circumstances.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were in a situation that you were able to dance? How do you?
Before Miss Rona.
Yeah. Was there a Saki that actually went out?
No,
Club.
why are you trying to
I'm prying right now.
Wait a minute. First of all, you're making it seem like I'm a shut-in. Why are you doing me like this?
I didn't say you were a shut-in. I'm just asking the question. I said, first of all, I'd say, because look, everyone doesn't go to the club. Everyone doesn't party. I'm that person. I don't party. I don't go to clubs, but I still can dance, you know?
Just because I said it was before Miss Rona. And I do, I mean, look, I can swing dance really well.
Really?
Okay, y'all? Yes. I've been doing it since college. But I am not a club person, no.
So I
have found myself in some establishments, but I do not.
She called them establishments. Establishments where people were acting out in a manner that I typically don't act out in. So
exactly.
in other words, no, ladies and gentlemen, we will not be seeing any twerking from Miss Saki. No.
Oh no. I'm good.
I've seen people.
Good.
I've seen people do that though on Twitch. Like I've seen people
not just on Twitch.
Everywhere.
People do it for subs. People just do it for attention. People do it everywhere. People do it in the supermarket. Not here, but people do it.
Yeah, because you live in like the old people's town, right? That's what you said. Those were your words. Did y'all not hear that? Did y'all hear her say that?
I said that to you before we started streaming. But yes, I have a lot of old people around me because I fit in.
What's the population?
Oh, I actually don't know that, but it's a nice size.
Joe
Baxter. Small town.
Joe Baxter says you should all see my twerk.
Oh no, Joe! Say it ain't so.
You want to throw some stacks at you, Joe?
Yeah. Good Lord.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what are some interests that you have outside of Twitch? I mean, regardless of what people believe, we don't sit on Twitch all day long. At least I don't. I don't think you do, but what do you like to do, or what captures your attention outside of this platform?
I love sports. I know some people don't know that, but I love sports. So I like going to games and things like that. I like fencing. I want to learn how to play the accordion. But yeah, dang, you put since I can say it. Yes, I like to go to basketball games, y'all. Okay.
Can you play ball?
I like to go to. Not really, no.
No? Yeah.
I have some height on me, but I can't play. So it's kind of wasted height, I guess.
That's another thing that y'all don't know about her. Well, I'll let you tell everybody. How tall are you, Saki?
At Amazon, I'm maybe tall for a woman, but I'm like 5'10".
That's above average for a woman.
It's above average, but I'm not,
Do you wear?
Never mind.
You wear heels?
I don't, actually. I can, but I don't wear them regularly.
Just tower over everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Good Lord.
All right, Kaylar. Appreciate you, my man. Lunchtime for Beast Man. Okay, so you say you want to learn to play the accordion. You love sports. Is basketball your favorite sport?
No.
No?
It's actually boxing.
Oh. So did you see that fight last week?
Look, I'm behind. No, I did not. So for me, boxing, I like chess. And I know it's gonna sound weird to compare the two, but to me, boxing is like chess in motion, kind of like fencing. So it's really appealing. There hasn't been a good heavyweight in a long time, but it's appealing nonetheless.
Right. Yeah, I'm so behind on, oh wow, cosplay Lady Demi. Oh, you should, Saki.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Yeah, give the people, give the people what they want. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really follow boxing like that anymore. I mean, it's just boxing's cool. I'll watch it, but I'm not really too up on, who's hot and who's not these days. As much like I told you, I used to watch basketball a lot. Like I watched basketball around the era of when the Pistons were winning all the time. Remember the Fab Five?
You trying to get some information.
I'm not trying to get. Why are you being paranoid right now? I'm trying to talk to you. You up here being paranoid.
No. What that tells me though, it's been a very, very, very long time since you played or watched basketball.
Yeah.
Very long time.
Real long time.
Yes, exactly.
Rasheed Wallace and Ben Wallace, Chauncey Billups. Yeah, that was the squad back in the day. So you remember that, right? Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
you were like probably in your career, like starting your career field around that time, right?
Oh my god, y'all! Do y'all see how you think you're so slick? We all see it in the show, okay?
Yeah, no, I'm just up here trying to start a conversation with you. That's all.
I was in hibernation, Carlos. Oh my god. No, I mean, are you into sports? Because that doesn't count.
Not really.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
No. I the thing about me is that growing up, I played sports, but I never really cared for watching it. I guess I was more into actually playing than sitting watching other people play. Like I liked playing baseball, I liked playing basketball, liked playing football, but this was like all in teenage years. You wouldn't catch me out there now doing that. I think I would like throw my back out trying to play football or something. Now a lot of grown men out here that's not in the NFL just running around playing football in some field. You just rather sat and watch people do the dirty work. But never really cared for watching it too much. I do like tennis. It's
good.
Yeah, I like tennis. I have my youngest brother is actually trying his best to become a professional tennis player. And he's very good, very good. But besides that, no, I don't really care much for sports too much.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna pivot a little bit because you didn't tell me who your favorite group is.
Did you give me a group?
You told me that you like Nas.
Yeah.
But you didn't give me a group.
R&B group, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Oh Lord, let me think about that. Drew Hill.
No, look, I love Drew Hill to pieces. Obviously, if y'all have been to my streams, but you gonna say Drew Hill, not Jodeci?
Jodeci I like Jodeci
too. They basically created that lane for Drew Hill, and Cisco tries his best to sound like KC. No shade, because I love both of them. Really?
I like Jodeci, of course, but I think that Drew Hill has made a lot of songs that I just found myself singing in the car. Like a lot of songs. Yeah, I like Drew Hill. But much like you said, it's hard to just choose one R&B group, you know.
Oh, now you understand my plight. Oh, okay.
I never said I didn't understand it. I just wanted to see if you could, break that ice and pick one.
Okay.
Yeah. How you feel about mountains?
I love them.
You like to look at them, or do you like to climb them? Do you like hiking?
I love hiking.
Yeah.
That's something I miss. I miss that in camping and stuff like that.
Camping.
Yeah.
Like outside camping.
Look, I know. Look, I can get a little. I can get my hands dirty. Okay, I like to camp. Yes.
Okay.
You
What
got
about
something to say?
what about bushcraft?
Wait a minute. Wait, what?
Bushcraft. You know what that is?
No.
Okay, when we're done here, YouTube it. Bushcraft.
Can you describe it so I can answer?
Yeah,
you?
of course I'm going to. Like everything you have, like from bowls to forks to spoons, comes from like the elements, like trees and stuff. You cut the trees down and then you carve out, you know, with a knife, carve out the shape of a spoon and carve out the shape of the bowl. And if you can't do that, or if you don't have your essentials with you when you go camping, I guess you have to eat with your hands. Makeshift pots to cook your food in. That's why I asked, like you said, you like camping. I was like, well, maybe she likes bushcraft. And most of the time when I bring bushcraft up to people, they don't know what I mean.
I didn't know what that was. Yeah.
So you learned something new today.
Hey, you're never too old to learn something.
No, you're never too old to learn something.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah.
But when you YouTube it, you probably are not going to want to stop watching those videos. They're very addicting. Very addicting.
Okay, I'll make sure I have some time.
Okay.
Demonic Intellect. My favorite Jodeci song is "I'm Still Waiting."
I'm still waiting.
I'm still waiting. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with Fiendin'.
Oh.
Hey, no judgment.
You can learn a lot. You can learn a lot from a person's favorite song. Okay, Michelle.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
You're a wrestling fan?
Look, when you said that you're gonna bring this up, I was like, okay, I am a novice. I'm not like a crazy so y'all yesterday, or was it yesterday? My day is blurring. It was yesterday. You did the intros.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize a lot of them just off the rip. Like I watched it very casually, so that's not fair.
It's not fair because you watched them casually?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll try to be as nice as possible with the question. So what do you
wait a minute, time out.
What?
When do I ask some questions?
What?
When do I get to ask questions?
After this.
Oh!
I'm gonna give you an opportunity to speak.
You got me in the hot seat. I've been in the hot seat a long time.
I've been going back and forth with you. I've been answering questions alongside you. Maybe not the ones that you want me to answer. What was the best era of wrestling?
Okay.
I'll be back.
I feel like you have like Attitude Era and like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with that.
I like that one too. That's a good choice. Good choice. To me, that was the best era. To me. It had the most excitement, the most action. Stone Cold stunning Vince McMahon. Those were the good old days. I remember Stone Cold came down to the ring and sprayed Vince McMahon with the beer truck. They don't get messy and organic like that anymore. At least I don't think so, because I really
can.
Huh?
I don't think they can.
No.
This is a different time.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of things we can't do now that we used to do 20 years ago.
So yeah.
Do you have a favorite wrestler?
Now you know the answer to this question. It's Shawn Michaels.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Goodbye. Okay.
I just learned that yesterday.
You just wanted me to say it.
I just learned that yesterday, folks. I can't remember everything. I'm sorry. Shawn Michaels, she likes the Heartbreak Kid himself, Mr. Sweet Chin Music. Okay. Now this one might be an off the wall question right here. Did you
Okay.
ever wrestle as a kid? Did you have like just real wrestling with your friends?
No.
No? So no
No.
body slamming, no tombstones, no
No.
sharpshooters. Man, oh my gosh. That's all we did
Lord.
in middle school was
EJ.
I used to watch ECW. I don't know if you know what ECW is.
I'm familiar with it, but I don't know it.
It was the only, well, they pretty much paved the way for literally seriously beating the crap out of each other with chairs and flaming tables and thumbtacks and stuff. Now, we didn't do the thumbtacks, of course. But we used to hit each other upside the head with like broomsticks. And how none of us ever got hurt or injured is beyond me. I have no idea. I have a memory, right? A former best friend of mine's, we were wrestling. What's that?
I'm sorry, I saw King. Hey,
Oh,
King.
okay. What's up, King? Welcome on in. We were wrestling, and I was about to get him in the Tombstone Pile Driver by the Undertaker's finishing move. And if you ever watch wrestling, there's a way that you can get out of it, like you can reverse it. You just turn upside down. And he turned up, me upside down because we were on my bed, and we both fell off the bed and almost fell through the window.
Oh Lord.
And we just both laid there. My grandmother was like, "What is all that noise?" And I was like, "Yeah, we almost died
Kids
in
will be
here."
Kids.
Yes.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean, well, never mind. I won't say.
Yeah.
Just a different generation. That's all.
Yeah, it is. It is. All right, Saki. I guess I'll let you speak, as if I didn't let you speak already, right?
Wow. Wow.
Wow. We need to
Just
put that on the
like
shirt?
that?
No, I'm just do y'all feel like I predominantly dominated the conversation? I think she is.
Oh, can we do a poll? Can we do a poll real quick?
Well, fine. Go ahead, do a poll.
Did Initial dominate the conversation, y'all?
And be honest.
Mm-hmm.
She is a bully. Yeah. All right, Twister, you have a good one, my man.
Take care, Twisted. Wow, Devon, it's like that. I thought we were friends. Did y'all do a poll? If y'all don't want to do a poll, do 1 for yes, 2 for no. We're gonna take it back. Real simple.
We're gonna take it back real simple. All right. Lay it on me.
No, okay. I mean, my questions would have been better suited earlier, but I'm gonna ask them anyway because I want to know.
Sure.
Devon, why would you do that? Twisted. Of course you're gonna say 2.
Ooh.
2? I am in your house, so it makes sense. Okay, y'all.
There you go.
Yeah. I know what this is. Thank you, G. I appreciate you. You're gonna get chewed out, but I appreciate you. So I don't know. My questions are about you as a streamer. Because you kind of answered my other questions by grilling me. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay, they're really simple. So have you experienced, since streaming, this is not like in general or anything, but since streaming, have you experienced any burnout? And if so, how have you dealt with it? And if not, how are you maintaining so you can prevent that?
Have I experienced any burnout? Okay, so I haven't experienced like legit burnout, but there are days that I'm scheduled to stream and I don't feel like it. There are days like that. Maybe it's because I have like a lot on my plate with work or family, or maybe I just really don't feel like being on camera because somebody on the outside would probably think, oh, this is easy. This is something that anybody could do. Anybody could do it, but everybody can't be good at it. And for me, I haven't experienced like burnout to the point of me just saying, yeah, I gotta stop and just take a moment to myself, which maybe I should interject what's probably gonna happen next week. I think I told you already. But I have had points to where I didn't want to stream. And there were some times I actually did cancel streams because of it. But one thing that I guess keeps the energy up is everybody that's here. You know, the comments. One thing that people don't understand is that the talking doesn't stop when the stream goes off. There's always somebody trying to contact me, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on Discord, and that just it gives life to me. Like, man, you don't go live today, there may be somebody out there who needs you, and because you didn't go live, you know, who knows, God knows what could occur. You know, there's been people, a couple of days ago, I was actually on somebody's stream, on Twisted stream, and somebody was on his stream and told me, hey, I just want you to know that, hey, that Outlast stream that you did last week, you know, I was feeling bad until I came in there and I began to feel better. And stuff like that gives me fuel. It keeps me motivated to want to stay on track. But much like I told you earlier, I kind of feel myself getting a little tired per se. And I know what's coming up next month because you know, the birthday stream, that's going to be 12 hours coming up on that year anniversary. And work, it never slows down, of course. So I'm probably going to just take some strategical time off next week. Maybe not the whole week, but just half of the week, just to get grounded again and to do some things that I typically don't get to do because I'm here. My streams are about 3 hours, and to some people that's a long time. To some people that's nothing, but to me it's everything, because that's 3 hours I could be doing other things, like a lot of other things. I'm pretty sure you could relate to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what I will say to that is sometimes you do have to take a step back. You can't I know you're here for everyone, but who's going to take care of you when you need help, you know, if you burn yourself out? So I think it's great that you're going to take time away, and, you know, before it gets somewhere that looks like burnout. So,
and from a physical standpoint that's not related to Twitch, I know how burnout feels like from a workout standpoint. I've gotten so burnt out that, well, from work and working now, I've gotten so burnt out that I physically feel just ill and tired and bedridden. I've been in that position before, and I'm like, okay, I'm taking a week off work, and I don't want to like wait till I get to that point to where I'm like, all right, my body just shuts down, and then, hey, I'll see you when I see you. If I can feel it coming on, which is why I'm taking that break next week, then that's why I'll do what I do. But I've never been in a position to where, I feel like I have to take 2 weeks off or a month off, which I've been seeing a lot of that lately, and I think it's great.
yeah. I was gonna say, I took off 2 weeks in the summer.
You did take, well, why did you take 2 weeks off? Was it, you didn't really mention why?
It was to take time for myself, because I see Twitch as a way to catch up with friends now and have fun, but it started feeling like I was burning the candle at both ends. So I took some time away to reassess everything.
Did you miss it?
Yeah.
Like when you were gone?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I was still in support mode. I myself didn't stream. So
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Don't flip it back on me. Okay, I see how it is.
I didn't try. I mean, just answering questions.
You know what?
What's up?
On a lighter note, the streets are talking. The people want to know, when are we going to get Initial in his element? When are we going to see you in the gym, sir?
Okay.
I'm sure there are plenty of people who would like to see, you know, what your workout regimen entails. You
What
are
about
you are the most shredded dude on Twitch. Okay.
what if I told you that it was already done?
I would ask you to elaborate
Okay.
on what you mean.
I've done it before. Okay, so I did it back in February. Around that time, my channel wasn't anywhere near where it is now. You know, this was still around the whole streaming to about 5 to 7 people or so. And
I'll be back.
I took, you know, my phone and we went live and I did a leg workout. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was at nighttime and everything, but I definitely wouldn't mind doing it again. It's just a matter
Well,
of.
this was before my time then.
It was before your time, but I'll do it again. Yeah. It just needs to be planned out. That's all. I mean, I can't give you a date. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? You want accuracy? You're gonna have to give me a little time to orchestrate this. And Divine wants a bean. We got a bean. Look at G. You have a bean. You have a
I thought you
bean.
said you want to behave today.
What is this? Is this bean number 3?
Yes.
This is bean number 3. All right.
I'm fine. I'm okay with it, but it is, as long as it's not the candy corn, I'm okay.
Well, you got to eat like more candy corn before this is over with.
I'm ready to put it in the trash. Okay, which one? Which one are we gonna do?
I think this is Carolina Reaper.
Are you sure you're ready for this?
I guess. You ate this one.
Yeah, it was my first one I ever had. Hold on. Okay, here it is.
All right.
Let me see it.
It's right there.
Are you sure that's it?
Do your glasses work?
It looks like you have the Cayenne. That doesn't look like the Reaper. And this y'all over here cheating, y'all.
I'm not cheating. I don't cheat. Hold on. You just can't see. Okay.
Wow.
There's another one. That's the Reaper.
Yes, that's definitely the Reaper.
Okay. All right, here we go. Here's to you, Divine. Hold on.
Wait,
now.
Count off.
3, 2. What?
What?
3, 2, 1. Why do you always wait for me to go first? Straight face.
What do you think?
Good.
Oh, it got him, y'all. We got him.
My nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
need
the
some
milk.
For real this time.
It's my nose.
Yeah, I got the milk.
Look, why did you decide to do the beans when you said you weren't gonna do the beans? This is what you get.
God. Okay, we're good.
Uh-huh.
We on fire up in here. It's burning hot. We on fire. So we take it on.
Yeah. First of all, I don't believe you ate the Carolina Reaper. I think that was probably Cayenne. Cause you didn't make no faces. You didn't make.
I showed you on camera. Did I not, y'all?
You're not making no faces or nothing.
I am a woman of integrity. How dare you?
What that has to do?
You know what you're saying?
It was hot.
It was hot.
Yeah.
It had a little stain on it.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's proceed.
Uh-huh. Okay, look, I'm gonna keep it light.
Okay.
I want you to tell us something that we don't know about you. It could be a hobby, an interest, something you're working on.
God dang, man, you got me thinking now, huh? Something that nobody, that you all at least don't know about me. Did you mention does it have to be an interest or a hobby or?
Yeah, it could be those things, yeah. Or it could be something else.
I really have to think about that.
You said you're an open book, so I want to.
Well, I am. I'm just going through the pages. I'm trying to figure out what because the thing is, I'm so transparent that I share everything with everybody. You know, there's a lot of things that you know about me, you know, already, and it's hard for me to figure out because stalling. I want to go hiking. I've never been hiking up a mountain. I have this. No, I'm serious. Listen.
But we know that you like hiking, so that's not far fetched.
But that's not something I talk about all the time. Okay, all right, I got one. I don't like the city. Okay, I don't like the city. Okay. I don't like the noise. One thing I really want to do is move to like the countryside and get away from people. Okay, that's something I really don't share with a lot of people, honestly, because I don't think to, but I really, really want to just get away from people, if that makes any sense. I like just look at the rivers and mountains and stuff like that and just sit in a hammock. That's something right there I don't really share with a lot of people.
I'll accept that. What say you, chat? Are we gonna accept this answer?
I'm serious. That's something that no one knows about me because I literally do not talk about that type of stuff all the time. I don't. You think I'm not? You know, I'm not a dishonest person.
I know. But like what you said made me think of something else. Like it's just like I don't know, not an oxymoron, but like the juxtaposition of you saying, like, we know that you help people, but you don't want to be around them.
Yeah, so I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
So like, what made you decide that you wanted to start talking about like mental health and helping people with your platform?
Growing up, believe it or not, I was pretty introverted. I didn't talk. Yes, I was. I didn't talk a lot. Like, I was always that kid that other kids would say, hey, you never talk. You never say anything. And even my grandmother would be like, you're talking too low. You talk too low. You need to open your mouth. And I would always get that, like growing up as a kid, all the way from like elementary school, middle school, high school came around. I began to open up a little bit. But it wasn't until I'd say about 22 to 23, when I got into my career field, I was forced to have to talk and articulate and all of that stuff. So it kind of put me in a position to where, you know, I had no choice. So that's the aspect of going from an introverted personality to what you see today. The mental health thing has a lot to do with my career as well, because I spend so much helping people physically, and somebody on the outside would think, oh, all you do is just help them exercise. What you don't understand is that a lot of these people are suffering from some sort of particular mental illness. And when we say mental illness, I'm not talking about like just something that requires medication, but there may be a mental barrier or something that's keeping them from achieving their goals. So I learned that a little bit later in my career, like, wow, it's not just about them meeting you for appointments, but you actually have to sit down and have to talk to these people and help them see things that they may not be able to see, or addictions that they may have that they might not realize that they have. So when I started streaming, of course, I didn't start doing the mental health stuff. I was much like everybody else, you know, just playing video games and laughing and whatnot. And then I realized that you probably heard me say this before, but Twitch is what you make it. And
Right.
I told you this in Discord, that before live streaming, I would always have no problem speaking on video. Like, I like to make videos and stuff, getting my point across, because believe it or not, there's really not a lot of people that I feel like I can talk to about certain things. But when I come here, there are people who come here with their issues, and I'm not a therapist or a psychologist or anything of the sort, even though some people may joke about it. But there's always been a part of my heart that has wanted to help people on different levels, you know, not just physical, but mental as well. And this is an outlet. You know, we could sit here and we could be goofy and we could play games, or we could treat this platform, much like you said, and utilize it to help people, because they're not just viewers, but they're people who come here with their problems. You know, you've witnessed that yourself on this channel.
Yeah, I have on several occasions.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I mean, I like that. I mean, for me personally, I can only hope that I can provide a space where people, I may not offer advice, but hopefully people can kind of kick back and have some distraction therapy and just kind of escape for a little bit. So yeah.
Absolutely. G says, have you not thought about going to school for mental health? Yes, I have, G. 2018, I actually did think about going to school for psychology, but there's so much that goes into that. Maybe it's just me, and Saki, I think I told you this last week about the whole procrastination thing that that sometimes seems to catch me. Not all the time, but sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. Okay. But that's different. That's different right there. That's not just getting a degree. You need a doctorate and all of that different type of stuff. And I'm like, okay, well,
I mean, you don't have to. They have, like, you know, you don't have to go all the way. You can at least get certified in certain things, if you didn't want to make that commitment.
Yeah, because I don't think I would be able to make that commitment. That's the thing.
Right. Okay.
We got a question. Demonic Intellect says, have you ever met a celebrity or anyone famous? I've met a couple. Have you?
Yeah. Well, yeah, a few.
I met Rich Boy. Remember Rich Boy?
Who's that?
Rich Boy.
Who's Rich Boy?
The rapper Rich Boy. I don't think he's around now. You don't remember? Remember the song Throw Some D's? Throw Some D's?
Come again.
Okay.
Like throw some D's on it?
Throw some D's, yeah. Like a car.
Okay.
If you heard the song, you probably would know. See, they know who he is.
Oh, look, I don't know. Okay, y'all.
Roy Jones Jr. Y'all know who Roy Jones is, right? Roy Jones Jr., the boxer. He actually lives here where I live.
Oh.
You don't know who Roy Jones is, and you like boxing?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who that.
Oh, okay.
I was looking over at chat. What the heck?
Oh, I thought you was like, who's Roy Jones?
No, I was looking over at chat.
Okay.
Come on now, you better recognize.
Oh, yeah, I've met Roy Jones before several times. But yeah, who have you met?
Oh, I mean, That's kind of a lengthy list, actually. I'm not trying to.
That's right. She's a spy. That's right.
I'm not trying to flex.
Well, name 3.
3? No, I'm gonna name 1. I'm gonna name someone safe.
Oh.
Let's say we'll go with Shannon Sharp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we don't get a ton of celebrities flying in and out here. At least I don't see it. You know, I live a pretty simple life. Work, home, gym, grocery store.
Thank you, Linlo. Thank you for verifying for me. Lord, Linlo, go to bed.
Troy.
Linlo keeping me honest.
Nice.
Cute. Yeah, I met Skip too. Oh my god. Goodbye.
Got any more questions, ma'am?
I do. Okay. This is very important.
Okay.
What is your favorite game of all time, Mr. Gamer?
God. One game?
Yes. Okay. Now Linlo just telling all my business. Bye, Linlo.
So for me to answer that question, it has to be a game that I have revisited several times over a course of time.
Okay.
And I would have to I have to give it to Final Fantasy VIII. I have to say Final Fantasy VIII. That is my favorite game.
What is it that draws you?
Well, at the time, that game was a little bit before its time. It came out in 1998, and the graphics, well, now of course you can't compare it to what we have now, but what I like about it is you've never played 8? If you haven't never played 8, I can kind of get you up to speed as far as the story.
No, I haven't.
That's right. Oh, you haven't played 10 either. Look at that face.
just for that, I'm tacking on another question. Yeah, keep going. You're gonna dig yourself in a hole.
Okay. I like the story of Final Fantasy VIII. It's one of the few Final Fantasies that tells a love story between the protagonist, his name is Squall, and this girl who's a part of this resistance named Renoa. And throughout the whole series, you know, he's kind of like, and she's giving them hints like, hey, I like you, but he's still like, focus on the mission. But as the story progresses and she gets into a life or death situation, that's when he starts showing his true feelings, and it shows that he actually does care about Renoa. He was trying to be tough, you know, but it gets me. It gets me every time. And I have like 4 copies of that game. 4, 2 digital and 2 physical.
4.
Yeah. Well, there's a story behind that. See, when I bought it the first time, well, not the very, very first time, because the very first time I got was way back in the day. But I bought a copy X amount of years ago. I thought I lost it. Couldn't find it. So I bought another copy. And then that first copy came up somewhere. So now I have 2 physicals. And then I downloaded it. When I started streaming, I downloaded it on PS4 and then again on Game Pass. It was free on Game Pass, so I downloaded it. Final Fantasy VIII, folks. Final Fantasy VIII.
I'm gonna get around to it, like I swear.
That was hard.
I have a long queue. Okay.
Me too. So do I.
I'm behind, but I didn't play games as a child like that. So like I'm very behind.
I think you would like that one. It doesn't play like 14, you know, not what you're used to. It plays nothing like, it's turn-based.
Well, I like turn-based.
Or you'd like that then. You would.
Yeah, Civ is turn-based.
Okay. Oh, Civilization?
Yeah.
Okay. So I haven't played that. I wouldn't know.
You can play the same game for weeks if you let it. That's very
Okay.
But you know what? Since you're taking jabs, I'm gonna ask you another question.
Okay.
Are you okay? Are you up for it?
Sure. Why not? I mean, they're just questions, right?
Okay. I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna ask first. What would you say is your long-term goal with Twitch and being a streamer and content creator?
Long-term goal. A lot of people, and I'll get to me, a lot of people want to do this full time. I've never desired to do this full time. I just can't see myself doing that. I can't. Content creation is a whole lot harder than people think. You have to keep things fresh, you have to keep it interesting, and you have to do it with a smile on your face, and you have to do it consistently. To me, that's a lot of stress. And it's I don't want to say that it's stressful enough as it is doing this. I mean, I guess if you want to call it part-time, what I'm doing right now. But long-term, my long-term goal is to reach the partner status. That's been the goal. That's been the goal for the last couple of months, because prior to that, I didn't care. But then my perspective started changing a little bit, especially with the whole mental health streams. The biggest thing I want to do with this channel is to help people, help the smaller channels out with a bigger status. That's what I want to do. It's the goal is always going to stay the same as it is right now, but just with more notoriety.
Okay.
Because to have that status, I'm not trying to say that it means that you're high and mighty, but you stick out a lot.
Or
you stand out. And not all, I've met some great partners. I have. I've had quite a few of them come through this way as well. And then there are some who don't care about the smaller streamers, who don't care, you know.
Right.
They're out there.
Mean, my experience is most that I've met are very humble and willing to help. But yeah, you do. You have that everywhere. You'll have people who,
So that's my long-term goal. And meeting people. I was talking to Retro Nate yesterday. No, today actually. And we were both having, I'm pretty sure he's okay with me talking about this, but we were having this discussion. We were having this discussion about how we when we met each other earlier this year, we came up together pretty much. I met him on Facebook and we checked each other's channel out. And when I came to his channel, fell in love with his content. And the same with mine. And we both have grown so much. And he made a tweet that said, some people over time grow apart from each other, due to maybe a shift in content or for whatever reason. People, and it's true, some people do grow apart. And we were talking, and he said, I'm just happy that we have still been able to keep intact what we had established earlier this year, while we still grow. And that is very important to me, because this platform could be gone tomorrow, and with the way that it's going, I'm gonna just leave it at that. So the connections are very important to me. To me, that's even more important than the partner status, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I've said to you and to others. Twitch could be gone tomorrow, or I could stop streaming tomorrow, whichever comes first. And I feel like I've accomplished what I set out to. I met new friends, and I already told y'all know who you are. I already told y'all not breaking up with me. I'm in your life now. You're not you're not getting rid of me.
Like that. Vice grip. Headlock.
I've already met, people that I consider friends, and I've built a community that I like. So it could be gone tomorrow, and that's okay with me.
Yes, absolutely. And I think that's the take home right there.
Yeah.
We're people. Sitting here talking to you is it's amazing. It's a breath of fresh air, especially since, well, I'm about to say we live thousands of miles apart. I mean, we actually stay in the same state, but
Yeah.
this is a very unique way of conversating. And to be honest with you, you know, ever since FaceTime and Skype and all of these things have been around, this is the first year that I've actually experimented with doing something like this. First it was Zoom, and here we are doing podcasting now. That's a good question. Have you ever thought about doing that yourself?
What?
Podcasting. You would be a great host.
I've been told I need to, but no, I have not considered it seriously. I might.
Just like, well, finish that book first.
It's not just gonna be one book. It's gonna be like, but yeah, I know I need to get on that.
Yes, you do. Is there anything else, young lady?
Yes.
Okay.
One final question.
All right.
Okay. What is your favorite candy? Because candy corn ain't it. Okay, that's not candy. What's your favorite candy?
Starburst.
The gummies or the original?
The original.
What's your favorite flavor? I'm slipped another one in there.
The pink one? Was that lemonade? Pink lemonade?
You are so weird.
I know you
Not
didn't.
Orange, not,
She used
the colors.
She used the W word.
Oh my god.
She used the W word. Let me guess,
candy corn and the pink one.
Let me guess, you like
Pick
cherry, right?
struggle.
You like cherry.
Pick a struggle.
A struggle?
No, the orange one. Yeah. You can't have candy corn and the pink Starburst. Well, goodbye.
If I had to pick one, it would be the pink strawberry. I mean, the pink Starburst over the candy corn.
Okay, well, there's hope for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. There's hope.
There's hope. Did you have fun?
It was all right.
Again, it was all right. It was okay. You know, she gotta stay conservative, of course.
No, I did have fun. I hope you did too.
I did. This is amazing. I really do enjoy doing these type of things, and even though this is like my second podcast as far as hosting, you know, I've been on Retros, and then I was on Bears last week, and this is the second for me, which it's going to be more in the future, like a lot more, because I really do enjoy getting to know people that I respect. And, you know, just on a serious tip, I really do respect you. You know, you're such a nice person, and you've helped me out tremendously with keeping things in order with my chat. We learned yesterday that I need slow mode.
Yes.
Because
when it gets really hectic.
Yeah, it got really carried away.
You were just saying, "Oh, I don't understand the need for slow mode," and then you needed it. You're welcome.
Yeah. So for those of you who want to grow, that's one thing that you're going to have to adapt to, which is, you know, being attentive to your chat. And it's not easy. I'm sure you can attest to that, I'm sure.
Chat comes first, y'all, because you could just be playing games by yourself. The whole reason to be on Twitch is to interact. Like, chat should always come first.
Yes. Chat definitely comes first, because that they are the ones that make you. They're responsible for your growth. They're responsible for the way that you go about your content. They are responsible for it. So I've been on channels that neglect the chat for the game, and they don't really get that far, honestly. But you should want to talk to people who want to spend time with you. Right. And I feel the same way about everybody that's here. I know I've read comments, I've been skimming through comments, but I just want to thank each and every one of you for being here and spending time with me and spending time with Saki here. It has We actually went over the time that we talked about. You talking about an hour and a half. We were here at 2.5 hours.
Oh no!
Two and a half hours.
No wonder I'm feeling sleepy.
You see those eyes getting a little droopy.
No wonder I was feeling tired. Oh my god.
Yeah. She's getting tired, y'all. That means y'all know what that means, right? How in the world do you stay up late watching anime? But
look,
you getting sleepy.
I pushed through. Through. Okay.
She pushing through for the people. That is.
Dang, Linlo, look.
Now, I'm pretty sure most of you probably know Saki here that are in chat, but if you don't, be sure to give her a follow, please. You won't be sorry. If
thank you.
You have particular days that you stream, why don't you let us know? What are the days that we can expect to see Saki, and what are you currently playing right now?
Okay, so I stream primarily on Sunday and Thursday at 6:30 Eastern. Right now I'm playing Dark Souls, and y'all aware that I'm addicted, but I play Gas Station Simulator as well, and Final Fantasy 14 and Stardew Valley. Thank you, Carlos. I appreciate that. Sometimes I do have pop-up streams on Saturday as well, but they're usually announced. So, yeah.
So did you give up on Skyrim?
No, look now. Look, the 10th anniversary is next month. I will be playing a little bit of Skyrim. Okay, we're gonna add that into the mix.
Maybe we can do something special for that day.
Yeah.
Maybe I can, one of us goes first, or pass the baton to the next, because I love that game.
Lord.
I love that game a lot. I do.
I do too.
Yeah,
it has so much replay value.
It does. It never gets old, like never, and it definitely stands up very nicely with a lot of the modern games that are out today. It's just, some people arguably say it's the best game ever. I'm pretty sure you'll get people who will disagree with that, but it's definitely timeless. It's in the conversation.
And I mean, it's fitting that we ended on that note, because that's what you and your lack of tagging properly is what brought us together.
Yeah. I guess if I had to tag like just chatting, she wouldn't be here right now.
No,
she wouldn't have. No.
Skyrim browse page.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yes. Well, Saki, I know that you're a busy lady, and you may have other endeavors in which you need to do outside of this, and I just want to thank you, like, honestly, for taking the time out to come joke and to let us know about you and just have fun. And I'm pretty sure everybody here enjoyed this as well.
Thank you for having me. Seriously, as you know, I was a little shocked that you asked me. Okay, but I'm happy I came, and thank you for the invitation.
Yeah, I knew that you were going to do just fine. I did, really. That's why I asked you. If I didn't think that if I thought it would be an issue, I wouldn't have asked. Like, I've asked people, and some people are like, cool, okay. And then I've asked others, and they were like, I don't know about that. I don't think I would be able to conduct myself well in front of people. And that's okay. This is not easy. Putting yourself in front of the world like that.
One thing that didn't come out of this interview that I'll let you know is I never back down from a challenge. So if there's something, even if I'm uncomfortable with it, which I wasn't with this, but I always push myself. So thank you for having me.
That's phenomenal, right?
I'm stubborn.
She's stubborn, folks. Saki Samsa, folks. All right, Saki. I want to wish you a good night, and we'll talk soon, of course. I know I'll probably see you in somebody's stream, and she's one heck of a supporter, folks. One heck of a supporter.
I try.
Yeah. You don't try, you do. You do, and you do it well. You do.
Thank you.
Always be you, which I know that you probably don't know anything other than to be in yourself.
I don't. Yeah.
Just, you got a bright future, of course, here on this platform. I believe you do, at least.
Thank you, Nichelle. That means a lot.
Thank you so much for being here. You have a fantastic night, and we'll talk soon, okay?
All right. Bye, chat. Bye, Nichelle.
Bye. Have a good one.
You too.
All right. Okay, folks. Let me get back over here to the full screen.